I have them all in my notes ready.
There we go.
All right.
Oh, never mind. I have Otheon.
Well,
I don't know who Otheon. I think that's the name for a
it's
city.
a place.
Yeah.
It's a country, European country, small European country named Otheon.
Yeah, because isn't that where the trigger's going?
Yeah,
Or, yeah.
that's where Blue Meanie is from the movie.
Hello, we're the Custodians. I'm Rhett.
I'm Gabe.
I'm Joe.
And we're back with another episode of My Hero Academia, Season 5, Episode 17.
Mm-hmm.
So, last time on My Hero Academia,
I kind of got the climax.
a certain... Yeah.
It's all
Daika
downhill.
City.
It's
yeah.
all, it's all downhill from there.
I can't believe that Gigantomachia is Kirishima's dad. Like, but you know what? I can see the resemblance.
Go, my mini-son. Go.
And when Shigaraki came and was just like, you know what? I'm kind of good. And then just opened up a coffee shop in France.
Was
Like,
it Disney?
that was insane.
I'm gonna go to school now.
Shigaraki gets a degree.
I always wanted to be a blue-collar chef. All right, yeah, but no, what happened last
Shigaraki,
time?
you're supposed to cook the steak, not degrade.
If we get, like, Hell's Kitchen.
What are you talking? Oh.
Yes, chef! All right, no, but Joe,
Where's the lamb sauce, soy chef?
I degraded it.
All right.
What happened last time?
So, girls are having like a welcome back party with Ryukyu since... Yeah, it was nice. It was nice. You know, I got Nejire and Tsuyu and
I don't know.
Uraka and Shut the Fuck Up.
yeah.
Yeah, they're all having like this awesome little party and stuff. Meanwhile, the guys are like fucking dying.
Yeah.
Like, they're just like
Oh, can you
hunched
pass
over
the little tea
panting.
cakes?
A lot of Endeavor's just chatting up with the police. They're like, "Oh God, mercy, Endeavor, please." And then we get a reintroduction again of Trigger, which is quirk boosting drug, and so it was apparently they're chasing a drug dealer. Selkie calls up Ryukyu's agency, like, "Yo, kind of gonna need your ability to fly because the water's more my domain." And,
I am but a seal.
I fly, but down.
I fly,
I
but
am
only
not
if it's
sea.
wet.
I am not sea, air, and land. I am seal. So we got to also see while they're chasing the plane, Uravity making use of her new gauntlets, which are like little grappling hooks.
Yeah,
which
what
kind
she
of got
got from-
inspired from Black Whip,
Midoriya-kin.
which will
I didn't
definitely
get it from him, but
It was inspired.
probably inspired by Black Whip.
No, I said inspired by Midoriya.
You said got it, but whatever.
I meant
understand what you
inspired.
mean.
Anyways, the boat was heading to Otheon, some country in Europe, and it's the Blue Meanie from the movie. Is
Yeah,
actually
it's-
what I have. on
This
my-
was a movie episode, just like the last time.
When's the movie coming out? Isn't that like next month?
Yeah. Should stay tuned for our reaction to it.
yeah.
Which may come sooner than it did for Heroes Rising, because
That would be nice.
Because freaking Demon Slayer came way earlier than like when Heroes Rising was available.
I guess.
Like Mugen Train.
Well, compared to like the manga release and the...
If you haven't seen
or, I mean,
Mugen Train,
yeah,
go watch
movie-
Mugen
the
Train.
mo- Yeah.
It's amazing. Go watch Mugen Train.
But yeah, so last episode was an anime original. It was hyping up the movie. We've gotten comments saying that this may be the last episode in
Of
the
the arc.
Endeavor Agency.
Or we might get one more.
Or one more.
This might be the one more. I think it's going to be the one more before we see the.
Because I just want to know what happened to Dayaka.
Where are my MILFs?
Where are the MILFs? Where's love? Why do they become love MILF? These are questions.
Yep.
So Gabe, what do you think is going to happen this time?
Oh God. Okay, so
Because we're back with the boys again.
yeah.
Back in the lab.
Oh, there goes Uravity. I think I'm struggling with it because it's like I want to say that we're gonna get glimpses of everybody else, but at the same time, I don't think there's gonna because there's only so much episode, and that there's a lot that they need to get through, especially if this is the last episode before we get to talk about Daika City, and we get to go into all that. If this is the last episode, there's going to be a lot that they need to cover.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh, are we going to have time to get to look at the other groups and see what they're doing? So I think it's either going to be either way.
Okay.
I think we're going to either see super quick glimpses of everybody, in the other hero agencies, and then we're going to go to the Endeavor group, or it's literally just going to be all about the Endeavor group.
I
And they're
hope
gonna...
it's literally just the Endeavor group because
I honestly don't know.
I like getting some other people. Can we just get to the point?
Yeah, because this
This arc is very slow.
Well,
It's the point of it.
Yeah,
that's not. I wouldn't necessarily say it's slow. I'd say it's just been having very bad timing and very
direction.
bad direction. Yes.
I don't know.
So,
it's kind
'cause-
of a cock tease.
Well, yeah, because we are introduced to this. The the episode before this, we see Shigaraki, Nuka City, and we're just like, and then we transition into this, and I feel like a lot more people would be okay with this if we didn't have a week break followed immediately by an anime original. I feel like that's really messed up the flow and a lot of people's perception of it, especially considering that we were supposed to be seeing what's happening in Daika City right now with the Endeavor stuff happening later. So the people who have read the manga are probably even more upset
Well, you
with
can see
the
in the
week break
comments, they're all
anime
just
original.
rolling in the fucking seat. They're just like, get to the point.
Well, let's see if we can
Daika
get
City.
to the point and start.
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, so before we get started though, please like, comment, subscribe, follow us on social medias. You can get the links in the description. Twitter is the best way to stay up to date with the channel. You get updated immediately as videos are posted. And then follow us on Twitch. We don't stream there right now, but trust me, we are going to stream there soon. So follow us there for cool and awesome streams with us, where you get to watch us play our Pokemon Nuzlocke, whatever comes into the future, and most importantly, you get to talk to us directly about the episode.
No, don't just say the episode. If you want to talk to us, we're here.
Yeah.
About the episode.
About the episode,
Yeah.
specifically. Only. Talk to
Moving
us about
on.
anything else in your band.
All right.
No, but yeah, so let's get started. 3, 2, 1, and grab the remote. The remote.
God,
the
you
remote. The remote.
fucktards.
The remote. Endeavor's definitely been a better teacher than anybody else Midori has had, with the exception of maybe
What?
Gran Torino.
All Might? Right. All Might?
Yeah, no, yeah.
You
All
think-
Might was not that great of a teacher. He was a good mentor. Are we just gonna fast forward through the entire winter, or
I wish Midori would put his mask on more.
I feel like the mask is only when shit gets hot.
Well, he doesn't even put the hood up and stuff.
Whoa, whoa,
All right.
it's alright.
Turn it down. Or I guess.
This is just after Endeavor's training.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You
must be able to survive a nuclear explosion.
This is one of the training sets at UA.
Yeah. No. This is Endeavor did Daika.
Oh. Oh, God.
God, Gru, that fucking nose. I fucking love seeing punished Compress, especially now because he's got the robot arm. So having him with the eye patch.
You think there's a reasoning behind everybody being paired in those transitions?
Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, this intro is growing on me pretty good. Unless they do some haha, gotcha, bitch. Yeah, sorry, All Might.
He's just putting a mask on. Does he even have a quirk?
And you done goofed.
Oh,
bro.
man, you really fucked up.
Oh my god!
Like, bro, just give it back. Oh, god damn.
Relax.
Bro, this is a petty... I mean, it was a felony, but, it wasn't that big of a felony.
It really is amazing. He just fucking will.
The guy's just vomiting up all of his internal organs.
Oh, my stomach's in my ass.
I should be able to smell my own brain. Well, yeah, I'm not a bitch. Anyways, hit the showers, boys. Yeah, buddy. You better be able to catch up to him, or else you're gonna like fucking die.
Yeah,
in 4
what's gonna
months.
come?
You're gonna die. You're gonna die.
Oh god, she's got like
Is it burning or flaming?
Burning.
Burning. A hunk of burning love. I'm just a hunk of burning love.
the book.
Yeah, you don't have to remind us, man. It's all we've been talking about for weeks now.
That's their fault. Ooh.
Oh, this is gonna be awkward as fuck.
Oh!
This is gonna. Oh no.
Well, is it keeping up with the Todorokis?
Yes. Hey, I'd watch that.
Yeah, I'd fucking watch the shit out of that.
I-
Big
Endeavor-
fat Todoroki.
Half of the
Dinner.
whole show is just as fucking Endeavor just beating the shit out of his kids. I'd watch that.
And then you get to season 6, and he's starting to become a good person. I'd watch the fuck out of that.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay. So, that wasn't necessarily that he hit her there.
Oh, that was one instance.
That's true. But the way it was framed back in season 2,
Was that he hit her.
yeah, that's still
Oh,
obviously
that was really scary.
that's still bad, of course.
Oh.
But and maybe this might be a retroactive thing where it's like it was more of a aggressive shoving.
I mean, if it's coming from Endeavor,
They might as well, but I mean, look at him. We saw what he did to that super big Nomu where he punched him fucking football field. Yeah.
Beard
this is
Endeavor.
older.
This must be like right after the All Might thing.
Yeah,
He's, like,
probably.
going through a funk. Damn.
Wishful thinking theme.
And we talked about that, like, did we, like, all the way back, and I think the second episode, it's like, Natsuo is going to be the biggest hurdle.
Yep. I can imagine just Fumi trying to make awkward conversation, and then and they're all just quiet. Endeavor's just sitting there.
God damn. What a fuck.
Sad as fuck.
Yeah. It really is. All Might is a lot taller than Endeavor, by the way.
Yeah.
Wasn't he like 7 feet?
He's 7'2", I think, yeah.
Well, isn't Endeavor like...
Huge? Yes.
He's like 6'5". Dragon City's just gone!
Yeah.
Hey, you know how cities are just like supposed to appear on maps and stuff? Yeah, no, it's gone.
I can't find it!
It's not there anymore.
Yeah, 195 centimeters.
Math.
2.54 centimeters. It's close to 80 inches, which is tall. It's like 6'10". No, 6'8". 6'8". Around 6'8".
He's gonna, like, comments will be like, actually, he's 6'2".
What the fuck?
Alright. Let's go,
That
Shoto.
was, that was fast. Jesus.
Yeah, you are. Tier list.
And they've been training all night.
Yeah. Oh.
Was Todoroki sleeping? Oh, no. Okay. they sleep?
It's dinner time! Smashing through walls, Billy's getting weaker on the second. It's gonna come down on top of us. Look at these ants. They're so weak and useless.
Bro, I never would show mercy to a 12-year-old trying to fucking steal a
Accidentally
lollipop
shop
from
shit to the candy bar.
Yeah, from dude, he would clothesline the shit out of him.
Fucking hell yeah.
You know what? I give up. You guys are going back. How many days has it been?
Has it been a week?
I thought this was literally 2 days.
I thought it's been a week.
Oh.
Oh boy.
So Fuyumi's going up in the tier list. Do we need to redo the waifu tier list?
Yeah,
I
maybe.
think so. I want to see how she does at dinner.
Oh, fucking hell.
Follow us on Twitch.
Bakugo, come on.
It's quiet as hell.
Ah, fuck, this is weird.
Don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure that like sitting cross-legged. Oh wait, well everybody's doing it.
Itakimasu.
Ma!
Man, can you imagine Endeavor's house? I want to tour.
His food.
Yo, God, him on Top Chef.
No tofu.
Wow, Bakugo eats tofu.
Jesus Christ. Not soon.
His shirt, dude, is great.
It says
Say front and back.
Yeah.
That's fucking amazing.
I want that. Damn it.
They're just like struggling. Can you imagine?
Like,
Oh.
I've been in this situation. I've been here. It was
It's
a
so weird
long
to think
time
that,
ago,
like,
but I've been here.
it's so weird to think that all of our main characters just don't know how he has that scar.
Well, no, Midoriya does. Todoroki told him.
Oh, like,
And Bakugo was there to listen. He heard it.
oh.
Mm-hmm. They both know. Yeah, they just...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right here, exactly.
Oh, okay.
God.
She's
You're really strong,
trying.
Fuyumi. You're really strong.
She's really, really trying.
God damn.
How hot did it need to be?
Yeah, yeah. Like, that's a
boiling.
major attack output right
Like,
there.
scolding hot.
No, we got to imagine that, you know, he was younger, so his, you know, durability wasn't quite where it is now, but, like, his body is built for fire. Specifically that side, also.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Well, that's right, he's a clean freak.
Yeah. Not only that, but he's also, like, a master chef. Well, you know, the walls are literally made of paper.
Wow, literally everybody can fucking hear everything from everywhere in this house.
Can you imagine trying to masturbate in this place? Or shit.
I like to go for that first, right?
Whoa!
Who's he praying to?
That's
That's a
Benji.
funeral altar, right?
There he is.
That's Toya!
That's-
Oh my
that's
God!
Toya.
There he is, oh, yeah.
And look at those
Look at the
shining
eyes.
baby blues.
See, it's so weird because like they show with red and they show him with white there. Did he dye his hair?
Yeah, because
Oh, you're right. You're
Oh,
absolutely
they show
right.
with red and white.
Toya had red
Because when
hair
they were-
in the flashback.
yeah.
Fuck, we saw that this episode. We saw that flashback.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, so, Toya!
is Dobby.
Almost certainly. Almost certainly.
Just say it.
At this point.
Just say it.
Almost certainly.
Just say it. Just say
But
it.
before we get into the obvious, let's get into the serious.
You take my pencil.
I did not take your pencil. So
Dobby.
Oh well.
it really does seem like, well, like we talked about this back in the second episode of season 5.
Wait. Before we get check and see if there's an encoded scene.
Well, I've done that before, and it didn't it didn't seem like there was that much, and so but there was one. So I'm just gonna
You gonna let it play it out?
let it play out.
Oh look, the man in question.
Look, I love it's punished compress. Did you see him there?
Yeah, no, you keep going.
But like we talked about this in the second episode, our reaction to the second episode of season 5. Oh,
Yep.
Ooh,
A few days earlier.
Daiaka City. Oh, it's Christmas.
Okay, burglar. Is that moon? I thought it was moonfish.
Ugh.
What?
The fuck? Who the hell was that guy?
I thought that was moonfish for a second.
No way. Like moonfish ain't coming out of a.
No, I know, but I'm like, I don't know, just like the way he was like wrapped up and stuff, and like the face, how it was only showing a mouth.
Let's get roll that back.
He's like black and white stripes. He's got a mask on.
Hey guys, that guy looks like a villain.
Is that racist?
Look at this fucking weirdo. Like, Jesus. What is that shit? What is
He's wearing just
Toilet
like
paper,
an
man?
outfit.
I'll be wearing
Is
that
that
hoodie.
paint? No.
That seems like. Well, no, because it's like form fitting to
No, that's. It's like.
I just.
Oh, this is so weird. A new symbol in Dyler's debut fight as #1 hero.
So he just got released from prison, which means that. I mean, well, it doesn't mean that he was a villain. It could just mean that he committed a crime. Like, he didn't have to have used his
Top
sword.
10 heroes that look like villains. This guy.
This is Gang Orca outside of the Orca suit.
Oh, go back. Go back.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow. Okay,
Black and white guy.
What do you do?
He was just recently released from prison during when Endeavor fought. What do you guys like more, high end or hood?
You already asked us this. High end.
High end.
I'm gonna say high end until there's more. I'm gonna say high end. But yeah, just after Endeavor completely obliterated high end. So this was a bit ago, because this was before all of the joint training
I
stuff.
mean, if all these Christmas decorations are still up, like, because how long ago was the Christmas? Because the Christmas party and stuff that was
I think it was like 2
Todoroki
weeks.
ass.
I think it
And
was
then
like
the
maybe.
next day they went to the agency, didn't they?
I think it was probably like either.
Yeah.
No, this must have been a week.
a week and a half.
A week
I think.
or so
Yeah.
more ago.
Well, I mean, like, Christmas, like they set that shit up.
No,
Back
they
in
set that
November.
shit up like Yeah, and beforehand, and then once it's done, it's
Gone.
Easter.
Yeah, so this could have been. Well, it's at a few days or prior, but
We just... It's fine.
going by Christmas, this could be a month ago.
I'm just wondering, why are they inserting this guy? Like, he's obviously a fucking villain. But, like, is he with the MILF Army? Is he with the League of Villains? Like, what is this?
Just given the fact that he's like looking at this and like, like that kind of reaction to it,
Yeah.
I think
Well, he's
maybe he
smiling.
has something more of like a
He smiles.
thing against. Well, yeah, but I was trying to like really creepy ass smile, like ugly ass smile.
Good.
Yeah, but
Weird.
like maybe he has more of a personal thing against Endeavor.
Maybe.
But anything more on this weirdo?
I don't fucking
No.
this guy is a...
Either way, he was, in a regular prison. Well, a regular for this world, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
So he's probably low tier trash garbage. Probably better than native. But I'm sure he's like, we can ignore him, no issue.
Yes.
But, anyways,
Yeah.
as I was saying,
Back to the episode.
yeah, season 5, episode 2, we discussed it. Do you think that there can be a time where the Todorokis are a complete family? Where they get to sit at the dinner table and eat?
Yeah, I think so.
I feel like when they get to that point, Endeavor's gonna die.
Yeah.
They're gonna finally get a happy family, and then
Like, the
our
mom's
coach is
gonna
gonna be
back.
like
Mom's
dead.
So you think that they can be that kind of family unit
But only
within
I'd imagine we still have a while till that happens.
'Cause-
But I honestly think
I mean, the mom said, "Yeah, they're gonna discharge me soon. Like I'm gonna be gone."
like
I'm gonna be outta here
so like
soon."
one of them's gonna like fucking die. They become a big happy family. One of them's gonna fucking die, and it's gonna be like, oh, it's your fault. And blah 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 blah.
Like,
And then they
okay,
break
I
apart.
could
One of them
imagine-
already
I can-
did die. Oh yeah.
I can imagine Toya coming back as some guy, and ruining it.
The French painter.
Yeah,
So I'm just interested, like how Dobby became a thing.
because like
If
how-
Dobby is Toya.
my thing is
Like
Toya. Obviously we understand the reasoning as to why Toya didn't work. Like he had the weak constitution of the wife, but he had more firepower than Endeavor,
Yeah, so those two things.
and his
just
body
didn't
could
mix.
not handle the firepower.
The question is how do you use that
And
and not like how do you get away?
my thing is, I think that there was an accident that had happened, which is why they think he's fucking dead, and it explains all the burnt, skin.
a good question.
And then, but he's actually alive.
No,
That's my thing.
Yeah, but they presume dead
Yeah, he's
at a
presumed
hospital bed. They just leave him, and then somebody has to come along and resuscitate him.
Or he escapes.
That's if he got to a hospital bed.
And also the fact that Todoroki never brings up Toya, Natsu doesn't bring up Toya, Fuyumi doesn't
No
bring
one
up
ever
Toya.
brings up
No one
Toya.
brings it up. So did like.
Well, I mean, they brought it up last time.
Like I
Oh,
said,
yeah, Natsu brought up
But why
Toya.
isn't that more of a thing? Like, you killed one of our siblings. I mean, sure, it's really bad that you forced our mom to, like, steam massage one of the kids' face, but you killed one of our siblings.
If that's the case,
and they don't bring it up a
now
lot.
it could be that
Did they feign it as an accident?
Horikoshi didn't have this plotline necessarily set up until kind of recently, well, like recently for the anime, or it might not be that they can necessarily directly blame Endeavor. Like
I'm pretty sure it's an
Natsuo
accident.
probably blames Endeavor, and there's reasoning
Like,
to
'cause
it.
they're-
But
'Cause
like,
it's like, oh,
this
you
could have
pushed
been
him.
something that was like, if looking at it from just an objective standpoint, it was. This was because of Toya.
I'm
Now,
assuming-
why Toya was here, why Toya was able to do this, or could do this, or wanted to do this, that's you. But it's not, you weren't out there necessarily, maybe, like, slapping with the riding crop, like getting to work.
For me, I'm assuming that it was an accident on Toya's part. Like they were probably training in the courtyard or something, and he's like, "Go hotter," and he's just, and they didn't find him, or they presumed he was dead. And
Or I can might have been like
that's what I
when
think.
Todoroki came, like imagine like Todoroki comes around and then Endeavor now just like completely throws away Toya, and then Toya is just like trying to prove himself that he's still good enough to be trained by his father, and
we
then
also,
he just pushes himself too hard.
like
and
we
then,
also talked about that because it's like if Toya, where was Toya in the?
He was in the courtyard.
No. Where was Toya in the birth order?
Oh, I think he was
He's the oldest.
He's the oldest.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Then isn't it Fuyumi, Natsu?
Natsu was first, then it's Fuyumi.
no,
Yeah.
Fuyumi's older than Natsu.
Yeah, Fuyumi's
Fuyumi's
older.
an elementary school teacher. Natsu was in college.
Oh yeah, sorry. I
Yeah.
meant,
And then Todoroki.
So Toya, Fuyumi, Natsuo, Todoroki, Shoto.
yes.
They're all Todorokis. We're not doing that again.
We're learning first names here.
But so yeah, if he was born without the ice quirk, but with superior firepower at a base than Endeavor, then we talked about how Endeavor probably would still try to go, okay, this isn't what I wanted.
But I can
Well, in the
Like,
beginning, but
yeah.
I can imagine he then completely focused on Todoroki.
As soon as he probably figured out that he had that weak constitution and wasn't able to handle the firepower, he probably was like, "This is a lost cause." Like, yeah, you have more firepower than me, but what's the point in that if we can't train your body to be able to handle it?
Do you think
Fuck it,
do
fuck
you
this.
think he did that entirely and only based off of his drive to overcome All Might, or do you think that there was any bit of, yo, you're my son, I can't support you doing something if I know it's going to destroy you?
It probably wasn't like that. It was probably more like I can't risk you hurting yourself on account of you not being able to
I can
surpass
only
All Might.
imagine, like, at that point, Endeavor was so
But-
focused on. I don't think he cared about
Yeah.
well-being. You saw what he did with Todoroki too. I'm like, he didn't care about well-being.
Well, I mean, obviously what he did was far
Well,
too
no, we
much,
can't
but-
say that it happened before Todoroki came
No,
around.
hold on. But like the idea of, I think Endeavor does like
Well, 'cause
even then
he
know the
still
difference.
has to grow up to like how old for his quirk to finally materialize?
Like 4 or 5.
Yeah, so I mean, he's like that age.
Elementary school
Look, he
age.
said he's 5. He's only 5. You see Todoroki, like Toya, playing in the courtyard with Natsu and Fuyumi.
Yeah.
So I mean, at that point, probably like a couple months or so ago, that he's been training just with Shoto.
Yeah.
But as I was
That's
getting
why
to,
I'm saying it's more that point.
as I was getting to, I'm sure Endeavor, or at least like the difference between I punch you hard, you throw up, training, and when you use your quirk, you like if they are Dabi, you char your skin. Like I'm sure like even Endeavor has that difference because I don't. There's no way I could see Endeavor going up to Shoto with a knife and being like, "Well, time to test your durability, buddy." Like, like the difference between like I'm working you hard, I'm punching you. You got to be able to take a punch. Kind of like Omni-Man and Mark,
Yeah.
where he's like, "All right, I'm gonna punch you." Boom. Like,
Yeah.
Now more intense than that because
Omni-Man.
Endeavor is really trying here. Not quite to where Omni-Man was at the end of the season, but so I'm sure there has to be, even with Endeavor at his worst, there had to be some difference.
Like there's still the deep down. There's the you're still my kid.
Yeah, well, like just the understanding that or the rationalization where it's like I'm punching you to train you versus
For me, it's
you're hurting yourself because of your power.
For me, it's I don't want you to hurt yourself. It's not I don't want you to hurt yourself. You're my kid. I care about you. It's I don't want you to hurt yourself on account of you may or may not being able to you're sabotaging yourself to be able to surpass All Might.
All right.
If you fuck yourself up,
We're going in circles here. What else do we have?
Well, also on that topic, I wanted. So, how old would Toya have been in that scene?
probably
Because let's assume
Fuyumi's
10?
what, 23?
they
She'd
look
have
like
to be. She's out of
they
college.
were
yeah.
still kids. They were still kids.
No,
when
he's
they-
talking
No,
about
I'm
just
talking about the difference between Fuyumi and.
Oh, I think you were talking about in the court.
Because-
Fuyumi's what, 8 years older? Because Todoroki's 15?
Yeah.
Well,
So
if
7?
there is a pattern based let's at what age
But
do you
not
get?
like when they're quirks.
Yeah, when their quirks manifest. So what's like that 4 to 5?
Yeah.
It's like elementary. It's like the start of elementary school is when.
So
the
yeah,
quirks are
so say she's like 24,
24.
23,
That would
24,
put Toya at
28.
28. So
27, 28 depends, I guess.
So he's born. 4 years go by. Fire quirk only. Okay, let's try again. 4 years go by.
Fiumi. Oh, and then that's and then Todoroki.
So
I mean, Shoto.
How old would Toya have been when Todoroki would start quirk training? Or Shoto would start quirk training. Quirk training. Quirk training.
Your quirk's
Your quirk sucks!
He would have been like 16.
16?
So subtract 11 years off of Shoto, because that's when it... okay. 11 or 10 years. Basically, he's 15. So
Toya's probably in his mid
16 to
20s.
17. No, he's not that old. He's like 16, 17 when this happens.
I was talking about...
Because he does not look
Well, like he's...
16 during that, when Shoto's being trained.
Yeah.
I mean, we're never going to see his face either, so...
We don't get to see it, but he is not.
Well, he said they have weak constitutions, so
well,
he probably has a small frame.
From the look of the funeral, he died when he died when he was a kid.
Yeah. So maybe this happened.
Because the portrait
All
was of a rather young-looking child.
This is just confusing. At this
So
point.
it probably happened while he was training. Before.
No, but that couldn't have happened because he was still around when Shoto's being trained. And the minimum year for that would be like 16, 17.
Yeah, because
That's how the math checks out.
The only way that
unless of course Fuyumi came significantly quicker. But even then, that only takes he'd be 12, which I guess actually kind of that. I believe he's 12 a lot more than I believe he's 16 because of that thing called puberty, where he just.
I think it makes more sense at that point then for Endeavor threw away Toya, started working Todoroki. He got jealous, and because they would
because Toya was around,
they both would still be kids, but Endeavor would be working with Shoto, and then he would try and prove himself. Accident happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
that
Endeavor might not have even been there.
They would still blame him inadvertently because it's like you caused him to do
this.
that.
All right.
Yeah, that's
God. It's such a good Endeavor story. This is really good.
The character arc.
Oh,
People just hate on Endeavor, small brain.
well,
Purely just hate to hate on him.
average Endeavor hater. What the fuck? What is it? Chad Endeavor lover.
flaming sidekicker.
Chad, child killer.
But it was
average child beater.
It was kind of
Chad,
funny
Chad,
though
Chad,
seeing.
Chad infanticide.
It was kind of funny though seeing Midoriya and Bakugo's reactions
Yeah,
every time
They were like,
I mean, I honestly expected more yelling rather than awkward pauses. Yeah. I mean, not so. I mean, he contained himself.
maybe it was not just them understanding this, Bakugo, Midoriya understanding the situation, but also them understanding that these guys are here. So there was more of Endeavor. They were
Natsu wasn't yelling.
and also could have been they understand Natsuo. All these they understand how much Fuyumi worked for this.
Yeah, I mean,
They both know how hard she's trying to get the family back together.
She's trying so hard.
Yeah, God bless her heart.
Yeah,
bless her heart. And Natsu was just like, okay, I came here, I ate dinner. Can I go now? Mm-hmm. He's like, he doesn't want to be around Endeavor more than he has to. The only reason he was there was for Fuyumi.
Fuyumi and Shoto.
Oh yeah, I forgot Shoto was there.
Mm-hmm. But what's going to happen with Natsuo after he heard that everybody heard that little discussion in the kitchen or dining area.
How do you guys think that things are going to change when the mom comes back? Because she's coming back soon.
I just because Endeavor, he was every time I think about it in my head constantly. Where it's I see my family at the dinner table, they're eating, they're smiling, but I'm never there.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if Endeavor is gonna be the only way I can bring my family back is if I'm not in it.
And that goes back to Joe's thing.
Yeah, like,
Well,
The only way that the family can truly be together and truly be a family is if Endeavor's not a part of it.
No, I wasn't saying that much. I'm just saying they finally get back
they finally
together.
get to a point where Endeavor can be in there, and
yeah,
then he
and then
dies.
you know,
No, that's what I'm saying. He's not a part of it because he's dead. But it's only at that point.
no, it's talking about you're talking about they're being happy before he dies. I mean, no.
I don't think Endeavor's going to be able to experience that. I think he's going to be dead before that.
You don't think Endeavor's going to get a chance to experience a happy family?
No.
I
I feel like it would be.
I honestly, I agree.
I feel like it'd be
You
weird
said-
if he did.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think something that he would want more is forgiveness from his family,
Or
rather than like.
I would almost just say atonement. Like, do right by them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, make their lives better, even if that means not being a part of it.
I don't know. It feels too good in my head for that to happen. It's like Endeavor.
It feels too much like a fairy tale book.
And Endeavor's story is not a good one. It is not in my brain supposed to have a happy ending. This was a bad guy who did a bad thing, and
a lot of bad things.
a lot of bad things, and it would feel weird if you just suddenly went, everything's back to normal. Oh, so good.
Right.
It's like, no, you don't get to go from point A to point Z. You got to go through the whole alphabet.
Loki watching his death.
Right now, he's at like maybe like
Can you imagine if Endeavor
O
saw
or
like,
P. I think.
like a video of him in the future, and it's just like, oh, maybe I am an asshole.
I
I
think
don't like
Endeavor.
hurting people.
Got so much range.
I don't like hurting people. I like to feel strong. No, but like, I agree. I agree completely. I think that Endeavor. I don't think Endeavor is going to get that.
he's not going to have the happy ending.
But
He's going to find closure
I
with himself, and his kids are going to find closure, and they might forgive him.
I think he's going to bring that happy ending to his family. I just don't think he's going to get it himself.
And that's more important to him. I think that's his family's happiness at this point is more important than his happiness.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
Wow, Joe, thanks for being so.
Bitch, I talked to.
Joe's he got his COVID shot yesterday.
COVID shot.
So he's
he's
a little out of it. He's got the blanket. He's good. Everybody say get well soon, Joe.
Fantastic.
So
You're getting sick from the COVID shot.
this means that the next episode is likely to be the last of the Endeavor stuff
It has to be.
before we get into
It has to be.
Or so we
Don't
hope.
get me wrong. I like this stuff. It's nice. Can we just fucking stop blue balls in me here? Come on.
Yeah, can Aaron show up and like attack Marley, please?
Yeah, come on. Where's the Fire Lord?
Oh, I know. This is Willie. He came back.
Willie!
It's the same black and white guy on the screen.
Yeah.
But so how long have they been training for? Has it only been like a week?
and a
It's
half.
like it's either somewhere between a week and 2 weeks. But they're training day and night, it looks like.
Oh yeah, you saw the scuff marks and
Early and late.
stuff. Yeah, they are.
And they're also
burning
training
the
on their
candle at both
offside.
ends.
No off days. They are going hard.
Like, how early are they waking up? Are they waking up to see this shit 4:30 in the morning?
And we just cut back to Ryukyu's agency, and they're just like, oh, do you guys want to play Mario Kart? Yay! And they're just like,
Ryukyu fucking rages and turns into a dragon, destroys the place.
Come on, Todoroki, up!
I think Ryukyu would play Bowser.
She would play Bowser or Ridley,
Uraraka would play.
King Dedede.
No, Uraraka. King Dedede is Mario Kart.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Smash Bros.
No. I mean, who would the My Hero Academia characters main in Smash?
That's
You should answer that in the comments.
That's a video.
I know there's more to talk
Monema's
about. There
Kirby.
is.
Monema's
Do you have
Kirby.
anything you guys want to talk about?
Monoma is Kirby, but that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, because he can copy people.
Yeah.
Anything?
I don't think
I
so.
got nothing else.
A lot of this was the Endeavor stuff, and the training stuff went by really quickly, and it was kind of just a repeat of what he said already, like for the past 20 episodes. Please just tell us what happened in Daika City. Thank you. That's
That's
I guess that's gonna be it.
Fuck, these
If
videos
you're
have been
interested,
short.
if you're interested in more of our conversation on the Todoroki family, if you haven't, go check out our reaction to the second episode of season 5. There we go in. It's one of our longest discussions.
Is that
ever.
when we were in Gabe's dorm?
Yeah,
Yeah.
not the greatest venue, but if you want
Hey,
more
my
of our
room was clean
discussion,
and
if you want
shit.
more discussion on our opinions on Todoroki or Toya /
now
Dabi,
it's
stuff
totally.
like that.
I was just about to say totally not Dabi.
Which I'm still. That was one thing that I knew we could talk about more was
Just
how the hell
fucking
like
tell us.
what that scenario like how did he leave enough for people to think he died, but
Wait, guys,
but also get out of there.
Guys, Dabi backwards is I bad.
You thought you could sneak out?
Wait, what's Toya backwards?
Ayot.
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 Ayot I bad.
I mean, there's been. I feel like it's not like a far up thing for there to be an explosion of some kind and everyone to think you're dead and for you to survive the explosion. Like they
All right.
all the time in like TVs and
We
movies
talked
and
about
shit.
this.
I'm just saying. She did it all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, it's that far fetched.
All right. Well, thank you so much for watching. We've been the Custodians. I'm Rhett.
I'm Gabe.
I'm Joe.
And just be good to your family.
Don't beat your kids or beat them
Or don't
However-
pour hot water
or do
on them.
or kill them.
And
Whatever makes you happy.
Maybe play Monopoly. Oh,
make
that's a
sure
bad
you
idea.
watch what sensitive topics you're bringing up at dinner when you have guests. Goodbye.